I'm going to teach you exactly how to change your life within 3 months, step by step. This is going to be the only video you will ever need to watch. I highly recommend that you take notes, you get your notebook, you get your pen, you don't be lazy, put it in front of you, and you take down almost exactly what I tell you. Because if you follow these steps and take it seriously, I nearly guarantee you, you will change your life astronomically just by not only just implementing the actions that I'm going to give you, but going through a routine that will help you in the long run, regardless of what you do. If it's business related, if it's work related, if it's routine, relationships, you name it. Anything that you are looking to do, this video is going to help you because it goes through absolutely every single detail that you will possibly need in order to change your life completely. Right. So the first step, the SMART, clear goal setting. So what is SMART? S, specific. M, measurable. A, achievable. Or, relevant. And T, time bound. So how are we going to dissect this word? First, going to start off with S, specific. Once you are setting down your goal, you need to be specific with exactly what you are looking to do, how much money you're looking to make. If you're setting a goal to make a certain amount of money, your goal for what your woman, what you want her to look like, or your man, what you want them to look like. Be specific. What exactly are they going to look like? What color hair are they going to have? How tall are they going to be? What job are they going to have? Things like these, you need to be extremely specific, because if you don't know where you're going to, how are you going to know that you're there? M, measurable. Make sure that the indicator that you're looking to achieve is measurable, whether it's to do with money, whether it's to do with time. You have to make sure that you save time when you're doing it, or you make money when you're doing it, when you're setting goals, if this is business related or job related, anything like that. A, achievable. Don't be sitting there with no stream of income saying that you're going to make 10 million euro in the next 3 months. It's very unlikely. It's not really achievable. In that time frame, you have 10 times, probably more, chance of getting struck by lightning 17 times than you making 10 million in the span of 3 months. Now, unless you get the lottery, you win the lottery, or you catch some stupid meme coin from crypto, it's not going to happen to you. And even that is very, very unlikely. So make sure that it is achievable. Or relevant. Make sure that the goals that you have and that you set is relevant to you, right? Don't be making stupid goals and then setting up all of these different plans and it's not relevant to how you are going to get there. If you are trying to get a six pack and you are worried about how you're going to learn Japanese, these things do not relate. You're not going to build a six pack whilst worrying about how to speak Japanese. You need to focus and make sure that your plans that you have set in order to reach your goals are relevant. They are going to help you to get to where you want to go. And T, time bound. Make sure that you set a time. Okay, right. In the next 3 months, in the next 2 weeks, by this time, I'm going to have this. Your goal is to change your life in 3 months. So within the first month of changing your life, you want to learn how to be financially literate, or you want to learn how to analyze the charts, or you want to learn how to speak to somebody confidently. Make sure it's time bound so you can track your progress. You can see if you're working hard enough and your expectations are adhering to what you want to do and that time frame that you have. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Make sure all of these are in check. And that's for when you're setting your goals. Okay, number two, routine. Make sure that your routine is in check. It is so difficult. It is so difficult to improve your life if you do not have a routine. You're going to end up waking up at crazy times, wasting your time scrolling on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram reels, just wasting time when you could be doing something productive, things that are going to help you to get to where you want to be, and how things are going to be when you change your life, and how you're going to get yourself there. If you do not have a routine in check, you're all over the place. You may as well not even try. Something that I do in order to help me be more productive and to increase my productivity is I write down exactly what I'm going to do in a journal. Okay, number 3, take massive action. Make sure that you are getting out of your comfort zone every single day, right? If you have something that you're afraid to do, whether it's taking videos of yourself, recording yourself, seeing how you speak, giving out your opinions, going through your day, making videos for social media, talking to somebody if you're awkward or anything like that in specific sentence, anything. Make sure that you're doing things that is going to get you to where you want to go to, but you're taking massive steps, getting out of your comfort zone. If I done what I do today and I was too afraid to produce any content on social media, I would not get to near where I want to go. Nowhere even close. I didn't like recording myself. I still struggle with it sometimes, being 100% authentic. But it's stuff that we have to do. If you are in my industry, you have to do these types of things. And if you're a person who wants to improve, you have to get out of your comfort zone every single day, no matter what it is. If you're afraid of losing weight, or if you're afraid of going to the gym, you need to make massive steps. You need to take risks. You need to get out of your comfort zone and start going to the gym. Even if you find it awkward, doing these things, regardless of if you have to do it or not, you could work out from home. It's completely fine. But if you want to get the maximum results and you want to practice improving, then it's good for you to get out of your comfort zone and take huge risk and take huge steps in order to get you to where you want to go. So make sure that you're taking massive steps every single day that is going to help you increase the velocity of you getting to where you want to go to. So make sure you're taking extreme steps every day. Just get out of your comfort zone. Just say, "Do you know what? Yeah, fuck this. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. I'm getting that membership tomorrow. I'm speaking to this person tomorrow. As soon as I see them, as soon as I make eye contact with that person, I'm going up to them." Get out of your comfort zone. Exactly whatever you want to do, just go and fucking do it. Just take that leap. Just go head first with it. Take massive steps. Number 4, track your progress. Make sure that you're tracking exactly how you're going on, right? If you want to reach a certain figure, let's say you want to reach a certain milestone with your physique, right? A certain weight. Make sure you're tracking exactly how far you've gone, how far you've come from, and where you started. This will show you how you're doing, whether or not you're progressing, whether or not you've hit a plateau, anything. Just make sure that you have some sort of scale to see how you're progressing. If you're a trader, make sure you keep track of when you bought things, what time you bought, and how your profile has gained since you started trading. See if your strategy is actually working. Check what your profits and losses are. If you're somebody who's looking to get into business and wants to make a certain amount of money per month, let's say you're reaching for the 5k a month scale, you want to make sure that you're tracking how far you've come from. If you started from zero, what exactly you've done to get yourself to 1k, to 2k, to 3k, and what happened in that time frame. Did we get faster to get to 1k than we did from going to 2 to 3? What exactly did we do to get to that 1k, and why was that quicker? So you can track your progress. Then you can see exactly what is going on, if what your plans are and what your strategy is to see if it's working, because it might not work. These plans aren't always perfect. If this is your first time doing something, yeah, you can't be so hard on yourself to believe it's going to work for you first time. As soon as you set a plan out, it's going to work. That's why I'm making these types of videos. Because if I decide to make a video on business and how to successfully market a business, or how to go viral online or on social media, since I've created TikTok accounts that have generated over 40 million views in the span of like 3 months. I know how to go viral. I know how to feed the algorithm in order for you to generate more views. These are things I can speak about. But the first time you try it, the first time I tried it, it wasn't perfect. The first business I tried wasn't perfect. The second business, the third business I've tried wasn't perfect. You cannot expect to get things the first time when you only have just tried it. This is why I'm making this video. So you don't have to do those things. You can skip those failures. You can skip those tests because you know exactly what to do. You know the SMART plan. You know that when you're setting a goal, it should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound to exactly what you want to do and how you're going to get there. This is why I'm making this video, so you can skip those steps. So make sure that you're tracking your progress every single day, every single week, every single month, so you know, okay, right, is this plan that I've set out for myself working? Is this going to get me to where I want to go to? And is it showing progression? Number 5, surrounding yourself with positive people. I spoke about this in one of my latest videos on how to increase your frequency. Making sure that you're surrounding yourself with positive people. If you are somebody who wants to improve their life, then you need to make sure that the people around you that you surround yourself with are making you improve. It's going to be extremely hard for you to improve as a person if the people that you surround yourself aren't helping you improve. If you have a spouse, if you have a partner who isn't on the same wavelength as you, when you have your own goals, you're going to feel like they're bringing you down while you are trying to elevate. It's going to be harder for you to improve. Whereas if your partner is doing things with you, then it's easier. That weight is halved. It helps you elevate as a person in order to improve with no matter what you're doing. The lone wolf dies. This whole lone wolf thing where people think, oh no, I'm going lone wolf with it. It's fine. I do it all myself. These things don't work. You're going to go through life and you're going to say, okay, right, if I really wanted to do this by myself, it probably is doable, but it is going to be extremely, extremely harder. You see it in every single scenario, whether it's to do with relationships, whether it's to do with relationships with kids. It's always easier if it is two people both working on the same goal. They both have the same goal. That's the whole point. If it's a business, you both delegate different jobs in order to improve. It's the same thing. You need to make sure that the people, the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, are good people. They're positive people. They help you improve along your journey. Because if you're by yourself, you're going to see it in first hand that you're going to struggle. This is why I also created the VIP channel, because people can also network with like-minded people who wants to self-improve. Absolutely every single person in my community wants to improve their mindset, want to improve their relationships, the way they speak, the way they come across, their point of views in life, and their finances. They want to improve absolutely nearly every single metric you could possibly think of. Every single one. This is why I created it, because it's so important for you to make sure that you spend your time and you surround yourself with positive people, because this is going to help you improve astronomically. Number 6, consistency. This is one of the most important steps of it all. If you do exactly what I say in this, the probability of you becoming successful with whatever you want to do is very, very likely, because you are going to make sure that you have the clear steps. But if you do not work on it absolutely every day, or you decide to get lazy one of the days, you're going to you're going to lose momentum. A rocket doesn't fly up to the sky and just say, uh, I don't really feel like putting in the efforts this time, so I'm not really gonna keep accelerating. That's not how it works. You need to make sure that you don't become lazy with whatever you're doing. Because if you become lazy, you'll lose momentum and you'll fall off. The whole plan is just going to go sideways. And this is not how you improve. You're doing the opposite. It's almost like you're teasing yourself. It's like you do everything right, but because you're not doing it consistently, you're not growing. You can't produce content on social media hoping that you're going to grow your account a very good way, make very good engaging content, and then just decide to stop uploading and upload once every week or two. It's not how it works. You need to be consistent. You need to make sure that you produce content very often if you want to grow. It's the same with nearly every single platform. These things are just analogies for you to see that you can finally understand the power of consistency. Because if you are not consistent, this plan is just not going to work. And last but not least, mastering your mindset. You are probably going to believe absolutely everything that you see from your environment. So the way people behave, the way people go on, what they say is acceptable and what's not acceptable, you probably need to completely recuperate your mind. Your mindset needs to be completely regenerated and start from scratch, most likely. Because nearly absolutely everything that you've been told is probably a lie. Everything that you see on the news is not true. Not everything that you see in the news is true. If you genuinely believe that everything that people say is true or that you see is correct, then you are extremely optimistic and you just need to start reflecting, because that's not true. That's not the way life works. Not everybody is correct on everything. If you genuinely sit there, look at all of my content and believe absolutely every single thing that I say is correct, I'm not saying it's not correct, but if you genuinely believe that it is all correct, then you probably need to start rethinking, because not everybody is perfect and not everybody says the correct things. Not even AI does that yet. Not even ChatGPT says that. I guarantee you, if you genuinely scrolled and started talking to ChatGPT for an hour or two, it will make a couple of mistakes. Not everything that you see is correct. So you need to figure out what exactly you need to do and find ways from multiple sources how you're going to do these things and how to improve your mindset, how to improve your plan on how you are going to change your life in 3 months. Start thinking for yourself. Stop asking everybody for advice. Start using your own initiative. Start developing your mindset. Become smarter. Improve your knowledge. Knowledge is power. So make sure that you're studying different subjects. Stay educated in certain subjects that are going to help you in life. So make sure that you completely change your mindset, because this one is extremely important, because a lot of people are just walking around with nothing in their brains, just being NPCs. You're just breathing oxygen. You're barely even surviving, to be honest. You're being an NPC. You're just going with the wind. You're just going wherever life takes you. And if you just let life take you somewhere, you're going to end up at the end of some road and it's not going to be good. The wind is not going to take you in a good place. You need to stay accountable. You need to stay self-accountable and make sure that you are responsible for your own actions and everything that you do in life. Because if you are not taking accountability, then you would not really, most likely, be clicking even onto this video, because you'd know exactly how to change your life, because you'd already have your life in check. If you were self-accountable enough and knew exactly what you were doing and how to get there, you wouldn't be clicking on this video. So the reason why you obviously clicked onto this video is because something is missing in your life to where you want to improve. So that's where I have that missing piece of the puzzle to tell you that it's you. The thing that can change your life is you. You're the only person who can make this work, and you're the only person who can fuck this up. It is you. It's all on you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Your mates aren't going to wake up every day and say, oh my God, yeah, Paul needs to get this shit done. I'm going to do it for him. Nobody's going to do that for you. Like, you have to be self-accountable for your own life. If you're unhappy with something, then it is up to you to change that thing. If you're unhappy with how your bank account looks, it is up to you to change that thing. If you're unhappy with how your physique looks, it is up to you to change it. It is all on you. Rechange, rewire your mindset. It needs a total rebuilding in order for you to fully improve and to make this work. So if you listen to all of these steps that I've given you, absolutely every single one, and you worked on it absolutely every single day, you have no excuse to even improve a little. Even if you improve a little after looking at this video, I'll be happy with that. Even if you lost
5 pounds of body fat, I'd be happy with that. Even if you gained an extra €100 a month after watching this video, I'll be happy with that. See these improvements and just find out how you done them and do that every single day. It's just about consistency. That was one of the steps, consistency. Without consistency, it's not going to work. That rocket is not going to reach the moon if it decides to become lazy or get burnout one of the days and decides not to work. It doesn't work like that. It has to stay accelerating. Otherwise, it's going to fall and it's going to land exactly where it was, back on Earth. You need to work consistently. That's the only way it's going to work. So I hope you found this video extremely valuable. If you did, or if you didn't, I'd love to see your feedback and what you thought about it in the comment section. If you want to access me and find my community, it is also in my bio, and you can find it in the link just as you enter through my account. You can also book a one-on-one call with myself as well for an hour. It's €75 per hour to have a conversation. So if you want to speak about a topic with regards to life, business, your goals, anything that you're struggling with, your physique, fitness, nutrition wise or gym wise, anything, you can book a one-on-one call with me through there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video.